Started. I did trust. Okay. Okay. So today, today is Friday, and the body knows that. Yeah. So let's go to start. Yesterday we were covering interactive maps, barcoding in eMaint, and today we are going to start with projects and Gantt charts. One of the things that I need to tell you is that the projects, Microsoft projects, is has a lot of features that is not covered by eMaint. eMaint is allow you to associate the project, well, no, work orders with a particular project. So, and you have a Gantt chart allow you to follow the completion of the different work orders associated with that project. So that's the idea of this session, and I'm going to show you how to create a project. But before, let me show you an example that I have in my demo. Oh, let me see. Chuck here. Okay. So let me show you this. This is my demo server, and I create a couple of projects here for son's car, and for example, this one. The creation of the project, I will show you how to create the project. We need some information about the project, but the main thing about the project is the related tables. What is the related table that we have? Related work orders. Remember that we have some work orders that we create manually here in this table. Okay. And I mentioned that there is a fields that is called project inside of the work order form that we never use during the first session and the first day of the training. But that field will contain this number of projects that we create here. So this we can create the work orders associated with the project from here, from the work order tables, and also from here, from this part. So we can add a new record. If I click add a new record, then the system is going to jump to the work orders table and create a new work order table that include the project that I just create. Okay, so I will show you in the sandbox how to do that. So don't worry about that. So let's go back. And so we have different work orders that they are associated with this project. So we can see the different work orders. What is the status of the work orders? If they are open or closed. What is the status of the job? Open, complete, waiting for parts, and what is the schedule date and complete date. So if we go to the record details, let me show you this, the Gantt chart. The Gantt chart that we have associated with the project is this. Okay, so let me show you the monthly. This is an old project that I create. The project is supposed to start in this date and finish in this date. So last year, but I never close any of the projects or complete any of the projects. Because of that, I have this green color, okay? And we have connection between the different work orders. We can configure what is the type of connection that we can that we like to use to connect the different work orders. In this case is the date, but we can use, for example, the asset. If we have different assets associated with the work orders, so we can see the different work orders and follow what is the the process that we need to follow to complete the project. Now we'll show you that. So this is the view that we want to configure in the sandbox server. So let's go to do that. Okay, so let me go back to the sandbox. This is your sandbox. Okay, and now what should I do here? I need to add and have access to the project's table. So I need to go to this head and shoulder icon, manage table, and type here projects and select the projects at the table in any location or position that I want here. So it's good to do. It's good to do put the project tables here at the end of the list, the different tables. So now we have the projects here. If I click here in the icons, remember, it's going to open the list. So we have we have a project here. So let's go to create a new project. Let me check what is the information that we have here. So this is a project to create a standardized new start project for related work order. There is no work orders. Okay, and so let's go to the list, and I'm going to create a new project. Click here, add new record. The same things that we already make for the different tables here. We can create a new record, and in this case, it's a new project inside of this table or list, and this project can be created using this icon, add new record, the plus sign icon. Click here. So the system is going to auto generate the sequence of the project. What is the type of project? So in this, you can classify the projects according to your internal or definition of the type of project. So, for example, in this case, we can use installation. Let's say that is the installation, or maybe construction. Is could be another type of project. So if we standardize the type of project here, we can have a control and we can create reports. Remember that yesterday we create reports according to different fields, so we can create that report according to this type that we agree to have in inside of eMaint. So in this case, let's go to say that is installation. What is the start date? So when are we going to start with the project? So let's say that in this case, we are going to start today, and the project will end at the end of the month, 31. What is the status of the project? It's open. So, so we need to change this status after that we complete all the work orders that are related with this project. So let's go to configure the status as open. Status change date. This information is going to be autofilled by the system every time that we change the status. So we don't need to have uh, to change this date. Description. So in this case, it's gonna be installation new oiler. Okay. Project details. Building and or go to in Arizona. Okay, so that's something like that. Project comments, any comments that you have? Okay. Um, they should, yes, be complete by tractor company um, company company X. Okay, we can take a picture of the in this case, for example, this is a boiler, the place that we are going to install the boiler. So we can take a picture of that place. So, and upload that picture. Okay. So let's go to say that I have a picture here and add a new picture to show you the some mobile invoice. So, so we can create a new folder. And yeah, now boiler installation, create the folder. And here in the folder, you're going to upload one pictures, and let's go to use this one. Okay. Picture sample, and after that, I just need to go here, and I have my picture here. Save the record, and it's going to be add this information to my record. This is the project, and go to list. So we have here our new project. Okay. In this case, let's say that you want to add the picture here. So you can go to manage table again and picture. It's not there. Let me see image. Is image or not? Where is the photo? I think it's this one. Photo. And change. Yep. There you go. Okay. So we have that's just something that is fancy, but okay. Related table. So now we can create the different projects, the different work orders that is they are including this in this project. So let's say that we are going to create 3 work orders. So add a new record, and this work order belong to the project. So I don't need to search that project because it's going to be added immediately. So I'm going to create one work order using the related table of the project, and another work order from the work order table. So to show you the 2 options that you have. So schedule date. So let's say that schedule date is this one. Estimated hours. So that it's gonna be 8 hours. Asset ID. So is there any asset associated with that? Maybe that boiler was created in the asset table, so we can have an asset associated with that project, because we can include all the information about the asset. If we don't have that asset created, we can also type here the description just to explain what is the type of asset. So let's go to create the asset. Of course, the asset ID should be created before of the creation of the project. So Let me open in a new tab here, so I don't have to. I will continue with this creation of the work order. And now let's go to create a new
So
one.
I'm sorry to interrupt,
Yep.
but you said it was, you would have to have the asset prior to creating the
If
work order, correct?
Yeah, if you will have this asset, because in this case I'm going to install a boiler, so it should be the asset. I mean, the information about the asset created in the database, but it's not mandatory because, for example, is a building, and then you want to create the building after the at the end of the project. You can do that. There's no problem with that. So it's
In
up
this
to you.
case, you're installing the boiler, so you obviously don't have all the information for
Yeah,
this
that's
boiler
right.
yet.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is just in the case that I have all the information about the boiler. I can do that, or because it's not mandatory. Remember that. Oh well, I mentioned in the work order request some of the fields that they are mandatory to fill with some information. They are in red color, but in this case, is optional. This field, so we can use or maybe not. So say that in this case, I'm going to use. Let's go to make this the creation of the asset simple. So let's go to open this and maybe make a copy. So copy and change here the site maybe. So the first sample, this one, some information that I can change, and then the the record. So let's say that in this case it's gonna be 45, 16, 9, 10, 69 underscore R, something like that. Okay. Available for service, not yet. We are going to install. And the building is it? Is this manufacturer's model? The serial number is 75, something like that. Okay. So I'm going to save that record. And from here, I can use that boiler. Boiler, where is that? Is here. Yep, is this one. Apply. So we have some information is pulled out from the asset table, and the system is going to autofill that information. Department, if I uh, if I need to, if I have this information, I can do that. So let's say that in this case is a facility maintenance. Okay. Over the street, request by, nobody requests this work order is assigned to. Maybe if we know what is the person that is going to complete the work order, we can we can we can assign this work order immediately. So let's say in this case we are going to use a contractor, and the contractors is this apply brief description. So this is the work order, the information. So now, what is the first work order? So let's say that I'm going to create three work orders. First, preparation of the site. Second, installation, and the third one is going to be the test of the boiler. So in this case, let's go to say that is the site. Uh, details. So the boiler. Okay. Any comments? Image, if I have any image. And I think a problem type, no problem. Work order type. Maybe here we we need another work order type. So for example, in this case, it's gonna be work order type. Yeah, project. Here we have project. It's a project. Okay. So save and close. So we have um, this work order. So I create the work order from here, from the related table. So let me show you how to create a work order related with this project, but from the work order tables. So let's go to create the next work order that is gonna be here from the work order table. So let's go here. Remember the first day, add new record, project. So I need to click here and select my projects. This is my project. Schedule date. So it's gonna be on Monday. Estimated hours. Um, 6 hours. Okay. Um, you know what? Maybe in the form I have a schedule date, but not end date. Because let me show you here in this. So we have schedule and see if I have that one. Recorder date, schedule date. Oh no, it's complete. Yeah, no. Okay, the asset ID will be the same. Boiler, by, okay. And recorder type is a project. And brief description is assigned to contractor. Again, the same contractor, apply changes, brief description. So this one is gonna be the installation. Order. Okay. Word description. Um, um, the boiler. Uh, okay. That's all the information that I need. So save the record. Save the new record. And if I go back to my projects record here in the related table, we have the other work order that I just created. Okay. Um, let me let me see if I can add more information about the approve. Where's the description? 8 document install date. Oh, look at, we have install date. Let me see how many date field we have. Date, edit, install date. Maybe something that we can add to the metal reading and description. Let's see. Description. Yeah, brief description. The date. June, word description. I. Okay. Looks better. Okay. Preparation, installation, and the last one should be the test. So this one is going to be created from the related tables. It includes the project number, schedule date. So let's say that the test is going to be this Friday, and estimated hour 24, something like that. Asset ID, again, boiler, apply changes, is a project, is is assigned to contractor. So in this case, let's go to select one of the employee. One of the employees is gonna um, do the test. So it's going to say that is fake. Okay. The description is testing of the boiler for description for about 24 hours. Uh-huh. Uh, Save the record and close. Okay. So those are the work orders that I have. I can add
I'm sorry,
any
can you
number
go
of
back,
work
Mano?
orders
Can you go
to the
back
same
to the
project.
where you
So
filled in Property
this is
Street?
the basic configuration that we can do. So let's go to the
Excuse me,
record
Mano.
details.
Excuse me,
Yep,
Mano. Can you go back to where you filled in the Property Street?
the proper.
Yeah, go back to the.
Oh, to this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So did that site fill in automatically when you pick the asset?
Yeah, should be, but I don't. Let me check the asset if we have that information. Property street.
I think it filled in when you checked the project.
Uh, Building floor, but there's no property street here. So let me go back and check from where we have this information here. This is the work order, so I need to go to the manage form orders, work orders, default, default, and let me see the property street. Oh, there is no lookup for this field. So that is something that we need to fill during the creation of the work order. Is that the idea of this field to be filled during the creation of the work order, or this property street is associated with the asset ID or with another table, maybe the site?
Correct. If there's an asset already, it could fill in automatically. If not, like Chuck was saying, if it's a totally new asset, then we need to fill in the address information, right? The location.
Yeah, but then let me see here. Okay, so for example, the site here, this one is associated with the asset.
With an asset.
So if if I click on this property of the site, the lookup search that information in the site. And let me see what is the map that we have. Yeah, landlord site. So if I have this site with the address, I mean the table site contain the address, I can add that field to be auto filled by the system. But in this list, I don't see any others, property others. So maybe something that we need to mention to the developer because let me check that the site table, sites, site table here, properties. Oh, there you go. You have properties tree. So from the work order, if I select this site, this information should be autofilled by the system. So let me fix this thing. It's something that we can do here. So
Just to let you know, so in the live one, it is already a little bit different. Like when if you can look on the live one,
okay.
um, so I'm trying to fill in a work order for that project.
Uh-huh. So let me open the live server. Yeah. Okay. You go. This is a project. Oh, this is a project. Okay.
Yeah.
Related description. You you mean the work order?
Correct. So I went to add a new record.
Add a new record.
Yeah. See. Yeah.
And select, for example, this boiler here.
Well, don't
Apply
select an
to.
asset yet. So if
No,
it's like a new asset, right?
yeah, but I want to see if this asset that
Okay.
already exists has a, well, it contains the site, but I'm not sure if this one should be auto populated by the system as the site. So let me select one of that already exists,
Okay.
like this one, boiler, apply. So it's going to auto-populate just the site, but not the property street. So we need to fix this,
Uh,
create a relation.
Correct, correct. So we need to fix that. And then if you put no if you go to look like at the magnifying glass for the site,
Site.
the magnifying
Uh-huh.
glass on the right.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So on the top right it says click here to load filter
Where
on the
on the,
top right.
oh, click
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Click here.
So try typing in any of these addresses. Try one of these. It's not working. That's it's not working for me. So if I'm looking for a particular site out of our 400,
Okay, so the filter, not the filter is, this filter is a filter that you already create. The list of the different filters that you already create.
ah, ah,
But if
okay.
you want to look for some address, you need to type here. So for example, 17,
Oh, I see. Okay.
and then it is going to create. This is the filter that you need to. So, but if I select this one and apply change, look at this. Oh, the property street is
Okay.
auto-filled by the site. So it means that the site that we have for this boiler doesn't have the street. Let me do that again. Boiler, apply. Oh no. Let's go back. See it. Add a new record. Go to select again, boiler, apply. Side is this. So if I select the bag, where's the name? Is the site. Body type. Site. Properties tree. Sebago is the city, the name of the city? Oh yeah, Sebago. Sebago has a property street. Maybe the issue is here in the assets. Let me think. Boiler. So for the boiler, if we select the boiler, we go to the form, manage form, and work order. When we select the asset site, look up the site. Yes. Proper street. Okay. Property street. Where is that? Prop street is here. Yeah, it's here. Yeah, something happened because it doesn't autofill that information, especially for that site Sabago. So in the asset ID, the lookup is this one, asset ID. The field. Okay. There you go. Asset ID, building. So we have department. So we have the site, but we don't have property street. So let's go to the property street. Property street. There's a street to street building. It's not there. Apartment. Alright, it's not here. Property street is not here. It's on the site. Okay. I have an idea how to fix this, but I need to sometimes. So so during the break, I will fix this, or maybe after the. Remember, Sammy, that you mentioned that we are going to cover some different details uh, after the train.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I will fix this for you because I know where what is the problem in the and how to fix. But I will spend a couple of minutes to do that.
sure,
So I
sure.
don't. Yep. So let's go to continue, and then after that, uh, I will fix this issue. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go back to the project here. And the last part that we need to check is the Gantt chart. So let's go to see what is the Gantt chart that we have. So for the Gantt chart, this is the Gantt chart. Let's go to select the monthly. So we have the work order number here. So we need to configure this, change the configuration of this. So what is the configuration that we need to do? So we need to click here, configure, and project start, project end date. So this one could be the end date, estimated end date, but we don't have that field inside of the project. So we need to request the creation of that field in the project. Okay. And oh no, we already have that date. For the work orders, we don't have that end date. In the work order show today trend line. So it's gonna, if we click here, it's going to show me today trend line month. So for the week, so we have this line. This is today. Okay. So we have here the trend line. Configure work orders. What is the information that you want to see in this in this columns that you have is here. So first, um, quarter date, brief description, data assigned to domain, word description. So for example, this column. In the second column, maybe the uh, schedule. Let me see if we have a schedule date. Okay. If we save, we can see here that we have the word description, the schedule date. So we have three columns here that we can use in the configuration. The third one, for the third one, let's go to select maybe the asset ID. Okay. Save, and then we can see the asset ID here. Okay. Um, and and changing the configuration step by step just to show you what is the where are located those fields. In the work orders, we have the brief description, start date, work order date, and end date is complete date. Okay. So for example, start date could be the schedule date because I create the work order today, but the schedule date is different for each of the work orders. So I need to use this one. So schedule date and end date should be the complete date when the work order was complete. What is the connector field? So let me show you this. Save. So now I have my different month for the month. So we have the with standard Monday Start invalidate. Okay, let me see. Start work order date. Work order date. Let me see. Start and then present. Okay. Configure. And it's gonna be completed. Yeah. Connector. So the connector in this case, we can use for the connector to connect each of the work order. We can use any of this field. Normally we use the asset ID. So in this way, if we have different assets associated or use uh, for the same project, so we can follow the different work orders that they are associated with each of the asset ID. The other things that you can use is the assign to follow the uh, to connect all the work order that belong to a particular uh, contact that is assigned that work order. But you can use any of this information, any of the field that you have for the work orders uh, um, at any time. So let's go to use the asset ID in this case. So if I use the asset ID and save, so we can set month, sample week. So this one is the first quarter. Then after that, we need to complete this one, and then after that, this. So so that's the way that you can connect each of the work orders. And in the chart options, you have different colors, line colors, header, and the open work orders. So any work order that is open is in in green color. When it's complete, is in red color. So you can change. For example, here we have the start and end of the project in red color. So let's go to change this one for example, for the blue color. Okay. Multiply duration, show dates, and allow export. This is the name of the export. It's gonna be export as a PDF file, and you can change the name of the file. So in this case, it's good to say that this one is boiler budget. Okay, this information monthly, weekly. And let's go to play with this just to show the different colors. So end, present, uh, but again, so let me show, let me change, for example, these work orders. I'm going to close and complete this work order just as an example. So I'm going to open the work order and then change the status to complete, save, and also go to close out and close the work orders. It's complete. Let me, this one is in the middle. So let's say that this one was complete here. Close. Okay. Let's go back to the project. So now it's complete, and let's see what happened in the Gantt. We have the weekly, monthly. So we have this installation was complete, and this when I highlight this work order, the system show me the start date and the end date. So that's the way that you can follow the different work orders. Of course, maybe the look this way we can see so we can, for example, this one is start today. You know what? I need to change the work order date. Start is a scheduled date. Okay. Okay. So for weeks, start invalid date. Installation. Schedule date is this. If I is checking not this schedule date, is using this one. So for example, if I change this one for 20 second and go back here, so now I can go to the Gantt chart quickly and see the configure work order. This one is the work order date. Work order date and save. So now I can see, yeah, it reflect that change. Okay, let me add that comment because something is not working here because the schedule date is not it doesn't reflect. If I select from the work order the start date, if I select the schedule date, the system said that is an invalid date, but this field already is in the work order, so there is something that doesn't work in the Gantt chart configuration.
Okay.
Okay, but
Manu,
yep.
hold on. So, how did it build the relationship between the different tasks? Those black arrows, black lines and black arrows.
Okay, in the configuration, the work order, with this, the connector field.
The connector field. So
So
we're
for
doing it
example,
by asset ID.
right now I'm using the asset ID.
We're using
So,
the asset ID.
for example, if I use a different asset ID, then the connection between the different work orders, well, I should have another additional work orders associated with different asset ID. So the connection between this additional is going to be different from this because in this case, I'm using the same asset. But
What
it's
about
possible.
action?
What do you say, Chuck?
Because you can't start the next project until the first one's completed.
Yeah.
So it would refer back to the completed date of the first project.
Yeah, yeah. But the start date doesn't work with the scheduled date. That's the issue that I found. Because if I select scheduled date is should be the start date for that work order. But if I select that one as the start date field for the work order, the system show me the error that that date is invalid. But that's wrong because the schedule date already exists and I configure in the right way.
Hmm.
Yeah. So because of that, these two start the same date today. So if I want to reflect what I want to see using the schedule date, I need to go to the, for example, for this to this one and change the work order date. Change the work order date to 20. So let me do that. 20 and save. This is not the way that I want to do this. So it's just to reflect the same information in there. So this one should be 26. And now if I go back to the project and see the Gantt chart and the weekly for this, the end date. Oh, complete. Let me see. So for example, so now I have this work order that starts here is and the end is present. So we need to change the end. And date should be the no, edit not box mirror reading no update no. So n is complete. So in this case, I should configure this one because I don't have the complete date. Complete date, May 20.
Work order date is when the work order is put in. Scheduled date is when the work will be done. Or scheduled date is when it's finished.
Is scheduled date is the date that work order should be done or
Should be
start
done.
to. Yeah. Oh, should
The-
start. Should start. Should start.
Start. Yeah. Work order date is when it's put in. Scheduled date start.
Yeah, but
Right.
that's one of the things that I need to ask to the developer and the CSM. We don't have end dates, so this is the start. So we for this work order should be as a start and end date.
That's
But
right.
we don't have that one. So right now I'm playing with this complete date, but it's wrong because complete date is the date that the work order completes. So for example, for this
He
work
needs a
order,
schedule end date.
yeah, that's right. After this and between the beginning and the end is the complete date. So let's say that the schedule date is 20 and the end date is 22nd.
22. Yeah.
Yeah, and but I complete the work order on 21st, so that's okay. I'm in the middle of the schedule that I have for that work order. But I don't see the end date as a field that I can change here and use in the Gantt. That's my concern. So with this, I'm trying to play with just to show you the Gantt in the way that we should uh, that is that I expect that the Gantt
The way it's supposed to
show me.
look.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. But well, that is something that I need to report in my documents that I create for this training, and that is the document that I'm going to share with the CSN and ZAMI, and then let me type in my other screen this part.
So maybe a work order end date.
Yeah, that's right. Work order end date. Oh, okay. Yes, search. Um, okay. And that was okay. That's another thing. Okay, so let me do this. I'm going to play with this. Let's see that this one. About this. Go back. This is a testing. 6. Complete this. Go back. And now I have. Yeah, that's what I want. But in this case, I'm playing with the complete date. So the idea is that you have a start date for the work order and end date for the work order. But that feels is not in the work order form.
Can we look at the connector options again, Manu?
Yep, that's right. Yeah, let me see. Connector field.
Yeah, keep going. There should be, I mean, the proper Gantt chart would have like a finish to start, start to start, start to finish. Return date, time, task level.
Yeah.
What about that task number? Is that task applied to the work order?
Yes, this is the task number. That was the one that we used for the, remember, for the PM.
Yeah.
That we select one task for the PM.
So basically, maybe you need a work order number, like 13, 14, 15, 113, 114, 115.
In the task number.
You see the work order numbers on the left, the work order 113,
Yep.
work order 114,
Uh-huh.
because you can't start the next task till the first one's finished.
Right. Or task. What is task level? So press lower level task. It might be task level.
Task level.
Yeah, and a Gantt chart like you, yeah.
Wait. No.
Okay.
Because I don't see the task level as part of the. Let me see if I can find that. Task level. Yeah, this field exists, but
So that's doing it by the alphabet. You probably want the numbers to control it.
Right.
are you going to configure here in the task number? That field task level should be here.
Are the work orders configured as a task?
Orders. Let's see.
Yeah, you know how you have 3 work orders to start the project? Are those looked at like a task? So are they numerically a task?
Well, for the work orders, inside of the work order, you use a task that contain the procedures. That from when you create a work order here, let me see what is the task number. It's not here. And for the go to the list, where is the PM? Oh, this is the PM. 108. No, the description, the form doesn't include the task number in the work order. Only this description that is inside of the task. And and also the procedures. This is part of the task that we select for the PM, but is not part of the work order by itself. Well, is it's a field that is inside of the work order tables, but this form doesn't have that field here in the when we create a work order.
What I'm wondering though, is there a way to, you have the work order numbers that are they have a numerical value. So A is, let's say, 113. Okay, so A can't be done, or B can't be started until A is completed. So 114, won't start until 113 is completed. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's right. How do you configure that? Because if I use the work order number here as a connector, it's going to show me something different. Let me see. Connector. Where's the work order? No, it's time, date. There's no work order number here. Connector. No, work order numbers is not available to use as a connector.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. It should be all date based.
But what he's saying is because they have a work order start date. That's just when they made the work order.
Correct.
The schedule date is where their problem is. So they need a schedule start and a schedule stop. It looks like.
Yeah, and use this to use for the start and the end. So instead of this one, use the schedule date, which is the start. And for the end, use, well, it's not here, but should be end date or schedule end date. So, sorry.
That's okay. There's a video on eMaint University. Watch that.
Okay, so that's
okay.
That's all what I have for.
That's okay.
Projects.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so let's see what else. Condition monitoring is the next session. And after that, Fluke Mobile. Which one do you want to?
I'm here for Fluke Mobile. That's why I'm here.
Okay.
Let's jump to that. And then we'll go to form design, and which relates to our other thing.
Okay. So let's go to Fluke Mobile. Let me use the. I have a demo server, but I think that is better if I connect to your server.
Sure.
So let me see. Okay.
Manny, just to let you know, I've got the Fluke Connect on my phone. I don't have the access numbers or anything like that.
Okay, first let me see what is the Fluke Mobile settings. So this is the data X4 Fluke Mobile. Okay, let me copy this Fluke Mobile. This is a little trick I can use.
Excuse me. Or I have burped.
For this. I'm going to type this one, and I think it's www. Okay, there you go. This is the Fluke Mobile web interface. Okay, so that's the way that I can configure, that I can log into the server. First, I need to configure this address that we have here that I copy. Control V. This one, https sevita health dot x4 dot flukemobile.com. This is the server that you need to configure in your app.
I don't have that. I have, right now it's just telling me I have email and then password.
Oh yeah, but
It's
down there you have the configuration or something.
underneath of that, I have guest access and create account.
Okay, so this is the interface that you have.
Correct.
Am I right? Okay.
Yep. That's
So
the beginning.
okay, so now here click on settings, and then
I
it's going
don't
to
have
show you.
settings.
Don't.
Nope. Underneath my sign in, it says forgot password question mark.
Maybe I need to get you that from the CSMs then, Chuck.
Okay.
From them. I'll contact them right now while we're doing this.
Let me try to connect using my cell phone. AnyDesk. Okay.
Chuck, did you get the video for the project in your email?
I did.
Yeah, we did.
I'm going to use this AnyDesk to connect to my cell phone and show you the interface. Okay. So the mode 359 290 288. Okay. This is my accept or Rocus. Station close. Retry. Session reject everything. Okay.
That's a phone number that's not enough numbers.
Okay. Okay. Start. License the remote connection in progress. Okay, there you go. This is my cell phone. Okay, so this is a screen. So what I have to do is go into the App Store, search here, look, look mobile, and this is the one that I need to I need I need to install in my cell phone, Fluke Mobile. Okay, I already have that that app installed in my cell phone, and I want to open. So this is the interface. So you should have username, password, login button, and settings. So first we need to go to the settings, and here in this part we need to configure the others. So let me see. So this one is for X5, not for, this is X4, and here we need to copy this information. Sevilla, HLTH. Okay, CPBS, that's right. Now, save and close.
I'm connecting to, so don't go too fast.
Okay. So, are you in the setting screen?
I'm trying to, well, mine came up with like server, language, UUID, so I'm trying to punch in all that.
Oh, okay, okay.
HLTH. Dot X4. Well.com.
Select this one because
at this point, I've got that punched in. I have the UUID number. Mine's different from yours, but that's probably because of our phones.
yeah, this is should be different.
My client version is 339.
9 is an iPhone or Android?
I'm Android.
Oh yeah, maybe because of that, because the version is different from iOS to Android. Yeah, so you should have the most recent version for Android. So that's okay. And did you type the server?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect.
I'm in. I'm looking at notification. I've got the pop up and sound. Got native. Save and close and cancel.
Save and close. So now the username that you should use is the one that we have for the server. So what is it? In your server, see, well, this
You're saying the username should be what?
should be this the same that you have for the main server.
In computer?
Yeah, yeah. So for
Yeah,
you,
yeah. It's not your email. It's just the dedicated Fluke username.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it going to be the C Clemmer? Or is it going to be like my password? Or what's the username?
oh, we have a test app Fluke Mobile user here.
Hold on, I
So
can
we can
help
use
here.
this one.
Yeah, Chuck.
Yeah,
Hold on,
yeah, I think
guys.
you have one yet.
Yeah, so
Gotcha.
I think that we can use this one. Let me see if it worked for my cell phone. So it's gonna be
Chuck, I'm on chat with support to try to get yours activated.
Gotcha.
so in this case it's gonna be SFM 96 and the password is the same test FM 96. Okay, login or username and password also the password is different. Let's see, edit. Change password. Control V. Save. Now, so to try it again. Okay. Login. Check username and password. Copy. Paste. Login. Okay. Yeah, it's working. It's working this user. So try using this test FM96. Username and password is the same. So now I'm connected to the Fluke Mobile. Okay.
Mine says the same thing, no connection available to the server.
So check the configuration of the let me see. It's health. So the settings is this. Check the settings.
Yeah, colon, sevitahealth.flutmobile.com/English, US. My UUID is a little different. My client's a little different. Sound only, mine says pop up and sound. Native.
For example, this one is 3.3.8 because it's the web. This is the web version.
Right, mine's 339.
Okay, so in this server address is exactly like this.
Yep. The same.
And did you try to log in? Did you try to log in using what is the user?
I copied my test FM96 and pasted it just like you did, and tried to log in with that, and it still says no connection.
Okay. Try. No connection.
I figured this is the sandbox.
Okay. The any disconnection doesn't work. But let me show you using the web interface. And after that I show you the features, and we are going to try to connect using your cell phone. Is that right?
You said we're going to use a web interface?
Yeah, this is a web interface. You just need to type the server name, and after that a slash www, and then it's going to open this interface. And here we can use, oh, that is something that the Fluke Mobile has. If I try to use the account in my web interface, then it's going to close my cell phone login session. So yes, so let me show you this using my computer, and then after that we can I give you the account to access from your computer.
Okay.
So copy this, Ctrl V, login. So that's, yeah, close my session. So let's go to save this. So this is the interface. On the bottom we have different icons. This app is focused to the people that is in the field, that they open, close work order, change work orders, so they can use this interface to be able to open and close work orders. They have um, these three icons here: work orders, assets, and work order requests. So it is possible to create a work order request. It's possible to check information about the asset. They cannot create any asset in the database. They just have access to all the assets inside of the database. And the last one is the logout. Okay. So for the work orders, in the work orders, every time that you see this plus sign here on the bottom right side of the screen, is because according to your profile, you can create you it is possible for you to create a new work order. Okay. So for example, if I go to the work order request, she'll be there because I can create a work order request. If I go to the assets, there's no plus sign here because I cannot create an asset from the Fluke Mobile. So this one is focused just to work orders and work order requests. And for example, here we can search the different. Here in this list is going to show me all the work orders that is assigned to my account, to my user. So if I want to see any work order here, I need to assign to the task FM user. So let me do that from the server. Okay, task FM. So I'm going to copy this. Like you see. So let's go to the work order because this is the real server. So for example, can I use one of this work order to assign to the user?
Sure, sure.
For example, this one. So let's go to assign. Must change time to type. Let me check first something. in the contacts, if you have the test FM, this one, I'm going to change the category of this one as an employee, save, and then go back here, actions, must change value, assign to type, employee, add, assign to, here, we should have the test FM, is proceed. So, in this case, go here, Ray, synchronize quarters.
So Sammy, I have a question. Why wouldn't we be able to use Fluke Mobile for assets, to assign assets?
What do you mean to assign assets to add an asset?
Correct. Like while we're out, like in the generator room with a mobile phone.
As far as I understand, we should be able to.
To what? To add an asset from here?
Correct, from the
Correct, from the
mobile app.
Fluke Mobile.
No, it's not possible. This is just to search information about any of that. Remember the barcode that I mentioned yesterday?
Yeah.
So it is possible from using the app to use the camera. Okay, in this case, it's gonna take a picture of me and read the the barcode, so you can find the
You can
asset
look up
ID.
the asset, but not add it from here. So
Yeah, no, because there's no plus sign here for the, and that is in the description of the Flow mobile app. Is you only can create work orders and work order requests.
So I'm setting up his account now with Alicia. So when he has his account, he can do it from his desktop. Then is that the way it works? How would Chuck be able to add an asset?
Add an asset.
Yeah, how would Chuck be able to add or remove an asset from the desktop?
Yeah, from the desktop using the X4 interface here. This one.
So if he
Yeah.
has a text select license, he can access this, right? Once he gets an account number, account name.
The text select.
Yeah.
Well, the text select also has the option to search information about the asset, but it's not possible to create because text
So
selects and Fluke Mobile
how
is
can
for the people that is in the field.
okay, so how can a person with a text select license add and remove assets?
Okay. Well, first the text select. When you're telling me that this is a text select account, is because in the user list that you have here, that person or that user has a checkbox activated here. So it means that that user only have access to the server using the text select or MX mobile. But for the case of Chuck, for example, Chuck is a super user, so Chuck has access to eMaint using this interface, the web, the X4.
Chuck's not a
He
super user. Where do you get that's Tyler? Are you looking at Tyler?
yeah, Tyler. Well, I mean Tyler that is a super user. So Tyler can have access using this interface. Also, have access using the MX Mobile, because if he click here, go to the data center and select the option eMaint MX Mobile, it is possible to use the MX Mobile. But for those users that they only have the mobile user checkbox, they only have access through the MX Mobile, but not using this interface.
So the question comes back: how can so we have we bought MX, we bought the Text Select licenses, right?
Uh,
So does that mean those people with the Text Select licenses cannot add or remove assets?
yeah, that's right. That's right.
So all they can do is respond to work orders or generate a work order?
Generate work order, complete work order, close work order, and create work order request.
But then, so if he has a text select, would his name show up here once Alicia's done setting him up?
Excuse me, repeat again, Sammy. I didn't get you the last part.
Okay, I'm a little bit confused on the licensing, and maybe the question is not for you, uh, but so we're setting up an account for him, right? So I talked to chat, chat help. They told me he needs to get his account set up so that he can be a mobile user. So if they set him up for his account, then does he show up on the list here where he can access the desktop application or only the
Yeah,
mobile app?
yeah. If for his account the checkbox mobile user is enabled, it's not possible to have access to this interface.
Uh,
Yeah, that is something that the CSM should explain you from the beginning. Yeah, because that's well, the license of the software work in that way. Yeah. So, yeah. For example, here I'm here with your account. If you are the admin, you can do whatever you want. Okay.
yeah.
So if I go here to the main menu, data center, email, MX Mobile, well, you are able to open the MX Mobile. Remember that the admin can do anything, create asset,
Okay,
whatever,
sure. I
whatever you want.
understand that.
But if I go here to the main menu, assets, with your account, there's no way to create any work order, any asset here, because there's no menu that allow me to create an asset. But if I go here to the work order, for example, you can add a new work order, create the work order. So there's no option in the MX mobile interface for any of the users to be able to go to the asset and have the option of creation of a new asset. So, but that's one of the things that the CSN should explain you uh, well before of the training. Yeah. So I don't know why they
Well,
don't.
and I think he understands that now, but his question is, so we can't add him with a mobile app, but can I add my own assets in my, from my building to the system with my access? And I'm a technician, I'm not a super user.
Oh, as a technician, well,
Say that
in
again,
this,
please.
yeah, as a technician, also, so your account is a technician account like this?
Correct. I'm going to have a mobile account. I'm going to have most likely a computer account, but I don't see that on there as a possibility.
Okay, so if you are in this list, like this user test FM,
Right.
so
Let's pretend that says Chuck.
okay, so in this case, if this is your account, uh, to allow you to create a new asset, you need to uh, click here. Oh, let me. Uh, I lost my connection. Let me go back. Look mobile and Vita here. Okay. So let's go to user admin. So I need to open the user account.
Hmm.
Go to edit and change the role. Addition, addition the super user or unselect the technician and select the super user. So in that way, this user is able to open this interface that is an X4.
Okay, so it is possible, but they would have to make me a computer.
Yeah, that's right.
I know there are different price, as far as my access to the system. Are they going to charge differently for the super user as opposed to a technician?
Yeah, well, this user here is a standard user, and the technician or MX Mobile uh, user is a different price and a different configuration that they need to do in the list because
This is
changing.
something Sammy needs to know about. That's why I'm
Yeah,
asking.
that's right. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I create more confusion.
Yeah, I think the question really is more for the customer support rather than the
Yeah,
trainer. I'll talk with her and I'll get a little more detailed. So the account access and such, I don't think it's really with Manu.
yeah, and according to the subscription, you have a different number of users, so you need to check with the CSM all that kind of details, and then give you the prices. Well, I don't know what is the price of the subscription or per user or per type of user, but that's the way that the system works. So I explain just I mean, to understand what is the difference between the MX Mobile only MX Mobile user or the standard user. Right now, you have the admin, you have the requester. Requester, you can have more than one account for free. So you can request more requester. A requester is the one that has this checkbox enabled, and any user that doesn't have administrator work request or mobile user checkbox enabled, those are standard user, and then you can select the role that apply for that user. So for example, even that even that Eddie is a standard user, you Sammy as an admin can change his role, and instead of super user, you can select the technician. But the technician role uh, has some limitation of, in terms of the things that is possible to do for the technician role. But but you can change that role for all the users that you have, all the standard users that you have. So for Chuck, the account that he needs is a standard user, and then you decide which one is the profile that you want to. Also, I need to mention that the role that we have here, it is possible to customize according to your needs. So, for example, I can have a super user role number one that cannot create an asset, even that is a super user role. So me as an admin, I can change the roles according to my needs. So you and also you can have more roles, not only the standard roles that we create. Mhm.
Yeah, I'll check with her, Chuck. I guess for now, just kind of we'll just kind of go through the training so that once set up, you'll have this video.
Copy.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Let's go to search for the work order number. Let me see which one I have to show you. This is going to be the 103, 103. Work order numbers, 3, search. So this is the work order number 103. Okay, we have an assignment, it's complete. So let me click here and open and show you the details. After that I click on the work order, we have the different tabs here: details, procedures, documents, part charts, labors, and assignments. It's almost the same features that we have when we from here we click here and we have work order charges, work procedures, assignments, and documents. I think is we have documents here. So we have different different tabs. In the details, if you want to change the details, well, this work order is complete. So if you want to change the details or any information here, you need to click here on the start. So start, Fluke Mobile start to calculate the time that you spend to complete this work order, and we'll add the labor charge for you. So if I click here on the start, the clock start calculating the time, and let me see, this work order is complete. Yeah. So for example, do we have any comments? No, here not. Maybe in the procedures, let me go. We don't have procedures. In the documents, we can add documents here. One of the things that I mentioned for the documents is that in the documents, we can add pictures. So if I click here, take a photo, so I have access to the camera and my cell phone, take a picture, click here. So, and here we have the name, so we can change the name. Menu, description, and attach the file. Click here and attach the file. What is this difference? Oh, yeah, ENG. ENG, I think it's okay. So this is the picture that I took, and that's if I go here to the related tables and check the documents, I have my picture saved on the server immediately. Okay, so this is the way that you can add documents. Also, some of the customer use the camera to scan some documents if they need to add. For example, remember, Chuck, the receipt that you save on the work order the first day, so you can
Right.
use the camera of your cell phone just to take the picture, and then immediately it's going to be saved under the work order number that you select. Okay.
And yeah, same thing with our logs. We can actually take a photo of the log as we fill it out.
Yeah,
So they have
that's
a
right.
record of it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And well, for the procedures, this work order doesn't have any procedures, but we can check maybe some of the PM's work orders to check the procedures and show you what kind of things it is possible to do using the procedure tab. For the part charges, we have the plus sign here, so we can add parts. So if I click here, I can search the part number. Remember, we have the barcode scanner here, so we can use with the Fluke Mobile the camera to scan the barcode. If we use the label for the barcode for the parts, then it's going to autofill this information for you. Okay, so
That's only if the part's in the system, correct?
yeah, that's right. That's right. The part
Part of
is
the
somewhere
inventory.
in the system. Yeah, part of the inventory. That's right. And then it's going to autofill that information, and then you can add that part. Well, it's going to show you an extra button here that is save. So, and then you can add that part. Okay. So, so for example, in this case, let me see what is the parts that we have. I think it's miscellaneous, just to show you the. Where's that inventory? Miss one. So let's going to type here miss one. Oh, hold on. Miss one and search. See, it's not there. Uh, plus, that's the only one. Oh, maybe the enhanced quantities. Oh, yeah, we have. Oh, as a parts only. No, we need to uncheck this one because this one, as a part only, the app verify that that part is related with that particular asset. In this case, we don't have that relation. You can search. So there you go. You have the part here. If I click here, I can configure the quantity and then add that part to the work order. I'm not going to do that because this is the real server. So just to show you how it worked. So back to the work order. Labor, labor. Here you have the clock that is calculating the time for you. So it's going to add that labor time to this user test FM automatically. But also you have the option to add the labor manually. So you can click here, maybe change the user. Okay. So this one, you need to add the user information. So for example, or Yuli, we have this uh, J Brown, J Brown, so J Brown thing. Is that right? J Brown. Yep. Brown. So we have Julie Brown. Person is required. Julie Brown. We can select Julie Brown and um, type here the number of hours or minutes. So remember that the MX Mobile that we use only fraction of hours. So with this, with the app, it is possible to use minutes and hours. So you can select, for example, 3 minutes. Okay, and then you have here this time. If you click add, it's going to add that time for you. So I'm not going to do that because this is a real server. So when I complete the work order, is going to add this time that is calculating right now. And in the assignment, it is possible to see, okay, and Sammy is assigned to this work order, and his assignment is complete. My assignment is a start, but it's not complete. So we can see what is the schedule date of the other person, so we can communicate with that person and tell, okay, you could continue with this work order. I left these things of the work order. Okay, so you need to go to each of the tabs and complete the information that you have, and then after that you need to back to the details and click here complete. When you complete this, the system is going to save the different out save the time that you spend. I mean the labor charges that for your user. Okay, um, it's not here, but uh, for other customer they have available the comments here, so it is possible to change that information. So for example, oh yeah, for example, the description here, fill, uh, but I don't see the comments here. It's a good idea to request to add the comments to the Fluke Mobile. So I'm going to add that to the list because, you know, in the MX Mobile, we have that field. And also here, we should have this field and add the comments. So we can change, for example, this is the description, fill the field, and then type something here, and then click here to save the information. Click here just to cancel the edition of this field. Okay. Can I complete this work order, or should I leave in that way, Sammy?
Pardon?
Can I click here and
Sure,
complete work
sure.
order?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so just to show you that at the labor. So complete. Uh, there is two options here. For this user, because this user, let me see what is the user administration. Yeah, super user. It is possible. It's not possible to close the work order, but it's possible to add that feature. So it is possible to close the assignments and also the work orders immediately. In this case, it's not possible because the role doesn't include the close work order for the super user. And in this case, I'm going to select the assignments. When I select the assignment, is because we have in this tab more than one person or employee assigned to do something with that work order. So assignment only, and now I can back to the main menu. This is the the menu, work orders. In the assets, we already checked this. There is the way that you can search information about the asset. So say that this one, I think it's boiler, search asset B, boiler. Oh, you see assets. Oh, it's in the description, not in the. It's a description. Boiler. Search. So it showed me those assets that comply or has that part of the test inside of the description. So I have these two. If I click one of this boiler, for example, this one, and it's going to show me the details about the boiler, work order history. It's going to show me the different work orders that we open and close for that boiler. In the documents, we have access to the documents, so you can add to the assets using the export. For example, manual instructions or any documents or pictures or diagrams that you have to support the people in the field, so they can open those files using this tab. And monitoring points. This is the way that you can if you have a monitoring point for this asset, then they can add a reading that read the data for the monitoring point. Okay, so this is the asset. For the work order request, it is possible to see the work order that belong or that was created by me. So and also you can create a work order request. So click here and then fill all the information about the work order request. This is for example test description and save. So test or description. During the training, site, you can specify it here. Let me see if I can make a filter. 177. No. In this case, I cannot type here. I need to search example this one and requester my user phone number and the email address. What else? Set up the asset. The asset. Search. Example this one. After that, I select the asset, and I can create a work order request. Click here. It's going to create a new record in this table. Work order request. I'm not going to do that. Just to show you how it works. This is the last part. And beside of that, log out. Oh, one of the things here in this part, information. In your cell phone, if I lost the connection here in the web interface, I'm going to lose any change that I make in any of the work order. But for the tablet and the cell phone, because it's an app, every time that you log into the system, the not to the system to Fluke Mobile, uh, the app is going to save all the information that is inside of the server. I mean the database, and then save that information in your cell phone. So if you don't have internet connection, you can continue changing the information about the work orders and work order request. So you can create a work order request, you can create a work order, you can open and close a work order that is assigned to you. And then after that, when you have internet connection again, the system is going to synchronize that information with the server. So if you click on this information icon in your cell phone, the system allow you to synchronize the information with the server or delete the information that you have that you download the first time that you synchronize or connect with the server. And this little icon here is telling you that you have internet connection, and the data that you have, they are um, uh, I mean the data that you have in your app, uh, they are synchronized with the server. If you change anything in the any of the work orders and you don't have connection in that time, then this icon, this check is going to change from green um, to orange to tell you that you changed something in your app and you need to synchronize with the server that information that you change. Any question?
I'm okay.
Okay. Okay. So now you can use this user test FM96 to connect to the Fluke mobile and practice. Well, open some of the work orders, and if you want um, to open a work orders, you can click here and use one of the, for example, corrective PM search. So it's going to show you the different work orders. So for this one, you can click here and maybe check the procedures if that work order has any procedures. Okay? It's good to have a break, 10 minutes.
Um, can we do it in like 30 minutes?
Yeah, no problem. No
So I
problem.
can coordinate. We can do something small. Maybe look at the lookup dictionary real quick and then take the break.
Look at the data dictionary.
No, no, no. Lookup creation. Sorry, lookup creation.
Lookup creation. Okay,
Yeah.
lookup creation. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me look